The email widget is similar in concept to the connection widget, which we just discussed, but it's specifically for email, as its title suggests. So let's go ahead and add the email widget, click more, we're gonna find the email widget. What this allows us to do is at a certain point in a chat funnel, you could trigger an email to somebody with a subject and an email body. So for example, and this is a typical use case, let's say somebody submits a form and you wanna send that to a sales representative, or you want to send that to somebody in the company, or you wanna send something to the user. We've used this primarily for the first case, which is internal use to notify people of leads or important conversions that take place. Let's say you get let's say you're generating leads. Let's say you're a service business, you're a plumber, or you're an HVAC, or you're a landscaper, or any other service industry, a trucking company. You might be using a custom quote calculator as a chatbot flow, or as a drip campaign or something like that. And when a user submits or when a user gets to the point in your chat funnel where you ask them for a phone and an email, you might want to email that information to yourself or to somebody else in your company. So you could use the email widget at that point of the chat flow to actually go ahead and do that. So you would open up the email widget and you would write something like, who is it going to? So you might call this new lead. And what's important about this is that you could use those custom variables in the email body. So new lead, and I would type in, open up two squiggly brackets, first name, last name, let's say, email, phone number. And now what would happen is once I save this, if those attributes have been collected from the user, when the user gets to this point in the chat funnel, this email will be triggered to me or to whoever you put in the to email form field, and it'll get and the email body will include the dynamic variables that you've collected. So, and remember, you could use the default variables that Facebook comes with, like first name, last name, location, things like that. And you could also use additional custom variables that you've collected, like phone number, title, company name, make and model of their car, whatever other attributes that you've collected that are important to your business. So it's a really cool feature to make more use out of these workflows, bringing in more internal functions, notifying yourself when important things are happening in your chatbots. Because as you scale these bots out, as your bots are communicating with hundreds or thousands of customers on a regular basis, it's important to be able to stay apprised of important conversion events, get that information, and call them up, make the sale.